What's the matter?
Winter is really hard.
Why is winter hard?
Because it's cold, and it's lonely, and it's right after Christmas time, and so everyone's like really rude all the time again. And we're going from being like the perfect Christmas time where everyone's really nice, and now they're just rude again because that's the humans.
Well, what are we gonna do about that?
I don't know, I was thinking we could make like a video with like a list of coping mechanisms to get you through the depressions of the winters of the after Christmas, post-Christmas, winter depressions things.
Hi Shanny Fannies, welcome to Educating Shanny. I'm Shanny and I'm recovering from an eating disorder. Hi Shanny, hi! So I was doing an Instagram live stream and I asked the group of the InstaFam is what we call it. And by the way, any of you are welcome to come and join. I do still do live streams on there, so come and join if you like. I try to do them every day or every other day. I think I figured out a way to balance both YouTube and Instagram live, so come and join if you'd like. This is my handle and you can come and join. We do an hour live stream every day and it's wonderful and we can all connect and forget about our troubles just for an hour together every day, so you should totally come and join, so I'm just saying. So anyway, I was talking to my InstaFam and trying to get video ideas and they gave me the idea to do coping mechanisms for after the holidays or just seasonal depression in general. If you don't know what seasonal depression is, it's what it says it is. It's seasonal depression. A lot of people get depressed this time of year because, first of all, Christmas just ended and that's always like a really exciting time. Even if you don't celebrate, it's still a really exciting, for most people, fun and happy aura that's going on in the world. Everyone kind of tries to love each other more than usual, so that's really great. And then it's over and then you're like, ugh. And then a lot of people out there get something called seasonal depression, where you're depressed, especially in the season of the winters, because you're stuck inside all the time and most people can't go outside because for most people it's colder, or it's just a hard time. There's not a lot of exciting activities happening like there is in the summer and the spring and all that. And so it's just kind of a bleh time for most people. Did you get that? That was bleh for most people. So we decided to come up with a list together of coping mechanisms for when you're feeling the after Christmas seasonal depression, blues, sadness, what you can do to make yourself feel better. Here's some ideas. Go get your nails done. Plan future things to look forward to. Play a favorite video game. Do a grateful journal. I love this one. That's such a good one. Just even if you can just list like 1 or 2 or 3 things a day that you're grateful for. It's so amazing and so helpful. Listen to relaxing music. Draw something, paint something, do crafts, any craft that you like, anything to keep your mind and your hands busy, and a project that will turn into something beautiful that you can either use or keep or give away to somebody someday. Self-care, which is pretty much all of the things on this list. I'm just saying. Gratitude list, this is just like the gratitude journal, but you could just do like a gratitude list and post it on your mirror. Because a journal, you got to go like open the book to read it, but you could do a gratitude list where you put it on the mirror so that you see it every day when you get ready. Why am I doing this? Reconnect through snail mail. I love this one. I think Abby gave me this idea. Write a letter to somebody. Good heavens. Write a letter, send a postcard. If you guys don't know what that is, you're probably millennials. But yeah, you can actually write letters like on actual paper, like with a pen, like you would in school. And then you can fold it up and put it in this thing called an envelope. And then you take it to the post office, or you go and you buy stamps. And you can buy those at the post office, you can buy them at the grocery store, you can buy them in a lot of places, or just go steal one from your parents and then put the sticker on the top right corner of the letter and address the letter to someone and send it. Put it in the mailbox. And then in a couple days, they'll get that letter, depending on where they live. And then they'll do it back to you. This is a real thing. This is how people used to communicate. Next, make goals that are smart. You could sing a song. You could sing lots of songs. You could do singing if you like to sing, and even if you don't, freaking still sing a song. It makes you feel good to sing usually. Treat yourself with something, whether it be a literal treat like ice cream or something, or treat yourself with buying yourself a new outfit, or treat yourself with allowing yourself to play more Candy Crush than you already allow yourself, because sometimes you start playing it and you lose your mind and all of a sudden it's 4 hours later and you're still stuck on that one level that's like level 1785 and all you need is a color bomb, but you're out of money so you can't buy it and no one's giving it to you, and you keep using the spinny wheel thing where you get to spin afterwards to try and get more moves or more prizes, and it keeps on giving you the fish. Why does it keep giving you the fish? The fish is the stupidest reward that you can get on Candy Crush. Anyways, read old letters or cards. So if you're like me and you've saved up like old letters or love letters or birthday cards or something like that, you should go back and read some of them. This was such a great idea. Grounding techniques. You could volunteer. You could volunteer at the hospital. You could volunteer at an animal vet. You could volunteer anywhere. You could clean. That's a big one. Do some spring cleaning. It's starting to feel stuffy and you just want to clean, and also you just feel better because it's like a mental thing too. Like if your surroundings are clean, then your mentality feels cleaner too. You could do a Rubik's Cube. Good luck with that one. You could get a massage. You could make a gratitude jar where you put different things you're grateful into a jar and pick one out every day and really be grateful for it, and then also put another one back in every day. You could play games on your phone, take a hot shower, listen to Shanny's live streams. Thanks, Nat, for suggesting that one. It's a really good one. You could do a face mask. You could drink some tea. You could paint your nails. You can organize something. You could play with and bond with your pets more. You could take a bubble bath and you can make it like it's a spa in your own house, and you could light some candles, put on some relaxing music, or a movie. You could watch a movie. Whatever. Do whatever relaxes you and get in a bubble bath and just do it. Do that. This one I thought was so good. You could read references that you've gotten from old jobs or current jobs or whatever. If you've ever gotten a reference letter from like a previous boss to give to a new boss or whatever, go back and read those letters. I thought this was so clever. I think Abby came up with this one. And then that will like show you what other people think of you. It'll remind you how awesome you are and the best parts about you and all the attributes that people outside of your normal family and friends' lives think of you. Like, it will remind you how amazing and strong you are and that you can do anything. You could go for a run. You can do some retail therapy if you can. You could always go to the dollar store and buy 5 things if you can. Look at old baby photos. Sit in the sun by the window. If you can't go outside, if it's too cold outside, then sit in the sunshine beams coming through the window. Sit in that spot. Paul came up with this one, so good one, Paul. That's a really, really good one. Invite a friend over. Get outside and do something fun, like going bowling or miniature golf or something that you don't have to be good at, but it's physical and it's fun to go with a lot of people. You could bake something. You could read a book. You could. I'm good, thanks. You could put on some fluffy socks. Take your vitamins. Google inspirational quotes. You could meditate or do yoga. This was a really, really good one. I love it so much of all the times of the places. You could go through and clear/answer/delete all of your emails. You could go to the shooting range. Paul told me to say that one. You could learn a new skill. I love this one. Learn something new. Learn whatever you've been wanting to learn. There's got to be something that you've always wanted to learn to do. That being said, another idea was learn a new language. For me, that's what I would want to learn, and probably how to play the piano better, read music. But I think it would be amazing to learn a brand new language, especially sign language is what I want to learn the most. And then probably Spanish, because it would be the most helpful, because that's like the second most spoken language in America. So probably Spanish, and I just always have wanted to know more sign language. I know a little bit, but not a lot. I really want to know some more. So just whatever new skill you've always wanted to try, do it. Do it. You could observe nature. Even if it's too cold to go outside, you could look out your window and look at it, or you could bundle up and go outside and find still beautiful nature. Snow is beautiful, and cold things are beautiful, and trees in the winter are beautiful. And if you don't have snow, then great. You can go out even easier and look at the natures and remember where the natures came from. That made no sense. Make a wish while looking at the moon. I love that one. Go for a bike ride if you can. Depends on where you live. You could try a new hair and makeup look just for fun. Sometimes that makes you feel fresher. Sometimes that gives you a little, tiny little boost, and it's fun sometimes to make yourself feel fresh and new, and there's nothing wrong with that. You should do that. I think I'm gonna do that. I might just chop off all my hair. What do we think? Tell me in the comments below. Should I chop off all this hair and dye it blue? Tell me in the comments below, maybe I will. You could wrap up in a fuzzy blanket. Fluffy sweater hugs. Right, Tiffany? Get the fluffy sweaters of all the fluffy sweater hugs. I love her so much, oh my gosh. You could plan a step-by-step plan so that it's not too overwhelming to like look into the future and think about your end goal or your end whatever you want in life. Just take it step by step, plan, do a little bit each day, just take little baby steps every day, especially if you're someone like me who has so much to deal with, you don't even know where to start, so you just take little steps at a time and start very, very small, and eventually you'll get there. I'm in the middle of that, so I'm living proof. You could put a heater at your feet to warm you up. You could disconnect from social media so that you're not constantly comparing yourself to other people, or so that you don't get FOMO, fear of missing out. I'm actually young enough to know what that means, believe it or not. You could wear a onesie all the time. Who says you have to change? Wear it all day if you want. You could write your negative feelings and problems or whatever down on little slips of paper and then burn them. You could watch Gilmore Girls and eat chocolate. Yum. You could do a puzzle. You could look through old yearbooks. I would not do, this one would not be good for me, but for some people it would. You could play board games and card games and whatever games you want to play of all the games of the times of the places. You could take a road trip. You could watch, I love this one too, you could watch a movie that you used to love as a kid, but you haven't seen since a kid, but you like loved it as a kid. You could thank your body for its functions, not for its looks. I love this one. I think that's beautiful. You could learn a new language like we already talked about, sign language, Spanish, whatever you want. I love this one so much. You could thank / compliment your support system. So whether that's your family, your friends, both, schoolmates, whoever it is in your life that's your biggest support system, take the time out, do something for them, even if it's just saying thank you or making them cookies or doing something like that to show them how much you appreciate them in your life, because they're the ones that support you through the hardest times and get you through those hardest times. Like, so to thank them and show them appreciation, I feel like would not only do wonders for them, but for you as well. You could even start a YouTube channel. You can do what I do, and every Christmas night, I start watching my very favorite show, which is Lost. So every single Christmas night, after Christmas is over, when I go to bed, I watch episode 1 of Lost, and then that gives me something to watch for like the whole month of January and sometimes February. So I know it's stupid and it's silly, but hey, any little thing that you can use to cheer yourself up and remind you that it's okay, that things aren't super exciting in the winter and things are cold and things suck. But like, you can still find joy, you can find peace, you can find happiness, you can find service towards others. There's all kinds of things that we can do instead of letting our seasonal and post-Christmas depression take over, including all of these things. And if you have any more ideas, let us know in the comments below, and maybe I'll make a part 2 to this. And that would be awesome. I'm gonna go through and read as many of those comments as I can. So speaking of comments, let's do comment of the day. Okay, today's comment of the day is going to go out to Zoe or Zoe. I'm not sure if it's Zoe or Zoe Lewis. and she said, "You and Danny remind me a lot of my boyfriend and I. I also have an eating disorder as well as super intense anxiety. My boyfriend is the most supportive and sweetest guy about everything. We also have some issues involving intimacy just like you and Danny. It's so great to have a couple to relate to and look up to. Love you both." We love you too, Zoe, or Zoe. I don't know how to say it. I think it's Zoe. But thank you. We love you too. And how awesome is that? Like, I feel so lucky, and I'm sure that you do too, to have a partner that is sticking with me through all these really hard things. That says so much about him, so much about his character, that he works so hard to try and help me, even though I'm extremely screwed up. He is so patient and loving and kind. It sounds like your boyfriend is too. That's such a beautiful thing to have, and I feel so lucky. And I'm so glad that you have it too. Okay guys, that's it for today. I will see you guys on Sunday for another video, and leave me a comment below if you want to be comment of the day on Sunday, and I will maybe pick you. We'll see. I love you guys. Thank you so much for everything, and I'll see you Sunday. And remember forever and always that you are beautiful, you are worth it, and I am too. Thank you for watching. Bye!